Joy here. In this week's Minimalist Home Tour, I have an interesting intro background, and this would just be another Minimalist Home Tour, so enjoy. Hello everyone, let's start this week's home tour from my bedroom as usual. I've got a floor bed. I have a lot of people asking me where I got my floor bed and things like that, but the thing is, there's like a search engine in Korea called Neighbors. It's more like the Google of Korea. But what happens is I just type in floor bed on there and they have multiple options of small sellers, and I just happened to get it from there. So I don't know exactly who was selling it or whether or not you could buy it if you live in another country and things like that. So sorry, I can't be too helpful. I know everybody wants to know where the bed is from. I've answered this question before, but I've been getting some new questions about it, and yeah. But I would recommend getting one with like removable cover, because you can zip this and remove it and wash it. And my bedding needs some washing, and that's something that I need to work on pretty soon. I've got the floor heat on high, and I am actually drying my blankets and bedding on the floor. As you can see, I also utilize my table to dry my pillow cover, and of course I can just use my regular laundry rack as well, but my laundry rack is kind of full right now with work laundry and things like that. But yeah, this is how I dry my bedding and keep my bedroom clean. You might be wondering, the floor might not be clean, so what I actually do is I take this opportunity to wipe my floor very clean and then just spread the blanket on it. And of course, as I mentioned before, turn on the floor heat high. This is possible because this is Korean household and we don't wear shoes inside, and we have floor heating. Yeah, I would suggest that for you. And then there's a little table right here. I've been eating on here, and you'll see in a little bit in a fridge tour that I have bought some groceries, but I've only made about 2 meals so far, or 3 actually, and I really need to start cooking more, but that's why the table's there. And let's move into my clothing closet area. This is kind of like my laundry room, I guess. These are laundry that's drying on there. Oh, actually, I need to take this sports bra with me. So I'll just throw it on there. And then over here, this is my closet. These are the clothes that I've worn or that needs to dry, that I haven't folded yet. And all the folded clean clothes are on there. You might be like, why do you have so many clothes? You're a minimalist, blah, blah, blah. What's going on is usually I would have my off-season clothes down here in the closet, but I actually, all my clothes all season are out in the open because I was trying to declutter my clothing. Because as I've been keep saying, I've been busy. When I say busy, I don't mean I've been productive the whole time. I just mean I haven't been able to tackle that, because sometimes resting on purpose and entertaining and things like that, I feel like it's also a form of being busy. I just couldn't go through those. That's just not been my priority, but as you can see, they're right there. I will declutter my clothes at some point, but yeah. Over here is a bunch of the survey papers that for one of my research papers that is a leftover. There's a book and there's yoga mat that I haven't decluttered yet. And on the fridge, you can see I have 2 frozen things. This one's shrimp and these are clams down there. Like I said, I went grocery shopping and I've been trying to cook more. Although I haven't been too successful, I have made 3 meals. You can see there's a bunch of vegetables that I got. I have pre-cut some veggies so I can just throw them on the pan. I cannot do that this morning because I might have done that, but I really don't want to run late this morning because I have clients at 10 a.m. and I actually need to rush. And over here, there are coats and jackets that I wear on the regular that I just hang on the doorknob, so that's kind of like a hanger there. And I'm going to take these toilet papers with me to work. That was 1+1 deal. Usually I don't even go for more than 1 household item at a time. I'll just buy 1 lotion and 1 thing of toilet paper, but this was 1+1. And I do know I do go through toilet papers pretty quickly. So, you know, I just go ahead and got the 1+1. And over here, as you can see, I still need to do the dishes. That's a remnant of my post-cooking. And down here, we can see that I've got a new laundry detergent and then a trash bag that I actually keep the current trash in. And this is food trash bag, umbrella, so on and so forth. And up here in the kitchen cabinet, it's kitchen cabinet, but we all know I actually keep anything that I can store in here because my place is so small. Any storage is fair game in my opinion. You can see there's rice and seaweed and spam and things like that that I could use to cook more meals later. I've decided, before I used to have ambitious goals, like I would only cook this month, blah, blah, blah. But I've actually adjusted my goals to sort of I will try and cook as much as I can. And that has given me a little bit of a breathing room. It's kind of like my YouTube video. I said I'll post once a week. Before I used to try and post on the same exact day, but I've sort of given myself a little bit of wiggle room. That way it's sustainable and I don't feel like giving everything up because I sucked once, you know what I mean? So yeah, and you can see there's just some stuff hanging there. And I have taken one of the bags to work. That's why I'm keeping this in here. Usually I'll keep a clean laundry that I don't want to fold in a bag. Similar to this bag that I'm taking to work. So this is my work laundry that's hanging in here. But the other bag that you guys saw, the green and yellow one, is actually at work right now, and it's actually carrying my school supplies because in this semester we're doing also a hands-on project where we create artworks made out of hair and things like that. So I need to carry all my paints and stuff like that in there. So that's what's going on. Might have been a bit of a TMI. But yeah, you guys know my style. Here's my bathroom. There's shampoo and conditioner. Obviously, there's cleaning supplies. The big scrubbers on the floor for the floor and toilet, and the smaller scrubbers for upper surfaces for cleaning. That's a tip that I could give you. And of course, my shower head that's been fixed. There's a razor, foam cleanser because I'm trying to remove my makeup properly, and a hair roller. And that little brown thing is actually, I cut my finger at some point, so that's actually like one of the band-aids that I didn't throw out. Did I mention I'm not perfect? Oh, good, you remember. That's great. I'm not going to go in because I have just taken a shower and I'm wearing socks and the floor is wet. But usually I just have my skin emulsion right there. It's like a skin toner. I use that first as soon as I finish showering because I have eczema, I have very dry skin. And I want to moisturize as soon as possible. And I bought myself another face cream and that body lotion for the rest of my body. And of course, the Vaseline for a spot moisturization and things like that. And those gloves are for washing my roots every time I color my roots because I color my own roots. And then there's toothbrush and toothpaste. And up there is just hairbrush and a bunch more extra toilet papers. And that is how, I guess, a realistic, normal minimalist lives her life. And, you know, my apartment, it might not be perfect, but it's got everything I need. And this is very much sustainable. Coming up this November, this would be 2 years of living in this apartment. I am not sure if I'm going to continue living here or move after that. But yeah, almost over a year. And it's not like I am lacking anything. And everything that I need is in this tiny minimalist apartment. And let's just go to the outro. So that was my tour for this week. Hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.